Oh, we're on right now. There we go. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Brock. It's Hunter. The Plan B After Show podcast, web exclusive.
The Empire.
All right, let's get right to it. Another back in the day. Let's go back 138 years ago, back in the day, July 6th, 1885. Will you get your microphone?
I'm sorry, it's not adjusted right,
Yeah.
you're quick on it. You snapped the ball too quick. I wasn't even in my stance.
Well, we're waiting. All right, back in the day, 138 years ago, 1885, Dr. Louis Pasteur successfully tested an anti-rabies vaccine. Thank God for all these smart people.
Have you seen those videos?
Of what?
The old rabies videos?
Dude, they're horrifying. Rabies is a terrible rabies is a terrible thing.
It's more than horrifying. Those videos will keep you up at night.
Yeah.
Those are a different type of video. It's because it's real.
I don't care what animal. If I get bit by an animal I do not know, I'm going right to the hospital. Right to the hospital. Rabies is fucking terrifying.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
When the videos I'm talking about, you have to test them, and it's people that were tested with, they gave them rabies. They're trying to find medication, that would help it and fix it. And just, it's terrible.
Yep.
I can't even talk about it, to be honest with you.
We're not making light of it at all. But just rabies, no fucking joke. And thank God for people like this guy who, found a way to combat it. Because, oh God.
Mm-hmm. Trying to remember what happened in the end. But it was just, back in the day, you could do things, you had to experiment. It came from Benjamin Franklin had bones in his basement, for God's sakes, because he was working on human beings.
Yep.
Well,
think about it. All the stuff that we have now started somewhere.
It starts somewhere, know, and hey, thank God for the medication. But I think sometimes we don't remember or even think about that, like, oh yeah, what you got to do to get that medication sometimes.
Thank God for being born in the 80s. All right. That's what I say, right?
Yet again.
Thank you. Hey, do you want to test this rabies vaccine? No, I'm good. I'm good. Now we just got it. What about here? 90 years ago, back in the day, July 6, 1933, the first All-Star game in baseball was played. Baby Ruth hit the game-winning home run for the American League, won 4-2.
Wow. What year was that?
That was 1933.
Wow.
Yeah.
I always like bragging about the ball you used to have.
I
wonder what year that was. I forgot what year it was, though. Because he had another ball that had all it had the year and every inning, like the score, and then the final score. It's pretty wild. It was pretty wild.
Yep. Now it's gone. Probably worth billions of dollars.
God. You know what? That ball was gone for, I don't know how many years. 50 years, 60. No, even longer than that. We found that ball in like 2004, probably.
Yeah.
No, even earlier than that.
Your grandma misplaced it, right?
She misplaced it in the basement. We are talking about a Babe Ruth baseball. She misplaced a gold bar in the basement, guys. That's worth, I mean, that's what we're talking here.
Right.
For maybe 60 years.
So did you guys just sell it right away, or did you keep it?
No, we had it for probably 5 years.
It's 5 years. It's probably good that it was misplaced, because you and your brother would have got a hold of that thing and it did what they did in the Sandlot and probably knocked it over the fence.
Man.
And yeah. Knowing you two dummies.
Fortunately, when we found it, we were old enough to understand because I'd seen Sandlot, and I knew who Babe Ruth was at that point. Understood what that was. But, Baby
Ruth?
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah. So
we found it. So my aunt passed, and then when they cleaned the house out, sure enough, it was in like a cupboard of like an old antique. It was buried, man.
Just buried. Well, good thing you found it, but I don't know why you guys sold it so quick. I mean, it's hard to say, hindsight's always 20/20.
Tell you why you sold it so quick.
Huh?
When you build a Hemi motorcycle, following a dual Hemi twice blown delivery, car.
You need a little overhead.
Yeah. You got to
Sell the
sell a
Babe
few
Ruth ball.
things, right?
Sell the Babe Ruth ball. We'll get a nice
Babe
chunk for
Ruth
that.
ball or Hemi motorcycle.
You know what's tough is that for us, like we'll never own something like that. You know what I mean? Unless I am gifted it, like I'm never gonna have the type of unless I
No.
win the lottery.
To get a Babe
I'm
Ruth
never gonna
baseball.
have or like a pair of game worn Air Jordans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'll never have a piece of memorabilia.
You know what's
like
crazy about that? Like when you held that ball.
Yeah.
Like I was old enough to understand this too. Like I'm holding a ball that Babe Ruth held and signed. You know?
Yeah.
At
Yep.
one point, this guy was touching this item, and I don't know. And I'm not like one of those guys that are like about celebrities, and
Yeah.
But
that's historic.
But
I
it's
mean,
historic, and I understand the value of it and what people
Right.
know. It's just, it's
Right.
crazy, man. I'll never. Yeah, you're right though. It's something like that. That's the one and only thing probably I'll
Right.
have, or
I mean,
I've
I've had a
touched,
couple-
I should say.
I mean, like I got an autographed Brett Favre photo of me and Brett Favre. You know, we got that. I got a couple like cool. I got a couple cool signatures, but like nothing of. I mean, the Brett Favre one's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he's a Hall of Fame quarterback and everything, and it might be worth something down the road. I'm trying to think where that's at though. I got to figure out where that thing's at.
But like having like a pair of like Jordans that were worn on the game or something,
right?
you know,
Or
like,
Muhammad Ali gloves. You know, like I'll never have anything like that.
Yeah,
you know what I
right.
mean? So, but anyway, way to go, Demi. Sold it. A couple more here. The B-52s, 44 years ago, 1979, released their self-titled debut album, the one with Rock Lobster. I just only brought this up because B-52s are garbage. I cannot stand the B-52s.
The B-52s.
He was big as a whale, and the way the guy I'm sorry. I hate the B-52s.
That's Love Shack too, right?
Love Shack. Dude,
ain't no
I'm
the
big as a whale, and he was dude, I hate the B-52s like that. If I could either only listen to the B-52s and around we go, Rock Lobster. So if I could either never listen to music ever again or only listen to the B-52s, I would never listen to music again. Right? Nothing.
You know what? Like
I
understand the Rock Lobster one. A lot of people love Love Shack, man. I'm telling you, Love Shack is
it's a fucking
you know what
song.
No. You know what's funny is about Love Shack now with weddings. It's either absolutely 100%, or if you even get close to anything like Love Shack, it's starting to get too like it's too much. I hear it at every single wedding. I don't want that at my wedding. Every wedding, I fucking hate the B-52s. You know what though? You know what people like? Mindless stuff. They like stuff that they know they've heard 1,000 times, and they just drank, and then they know it all.
Yep.
And then you play something that's good that they don't know at all, and they just sit there and they're like, I just don't know what to do with myself.
Yeah.
It's better to play the damn.
No, yeah, play the ones. Yeah, play the hits. Play the hits. But just don't play fucking B-52s because it's garbage. It's garbage music. Last one. This is a big one. I know we got to get out of here, but 29 years ago, July 6, 1994, Forrest Gump starring Tom Hanks was released. What a fucking amazing movie. Oh, that's got to be one of the greatest movies of all time, right?
Yeah.
What do you think? Top 10?
Yeah. Yeah, it is a great movie.
It's just such an amazing. What I love is it's different stories. You know what I mean? I know it's
a bunch
all
of
one
stories
story.
into one, and
right.
Yeah, Tom Hanks did a phenomenal job.
Yeah,
that movie is really great. It's everything. It's everything in one.
Like you get just phenomenal acting. History in there, and it's just I like just how it's chunks of stories. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This guy, I love Forrest Gump.
Yeah, you're right. It's got to be one of the best movies ever.
I think so.
It's got action. It's heartfelt.
Yep. Life lessons,
a bunch of them.
I mean, think about that.
Family, friends.
Yeah,
it's got everything, man.
Such a great movie.
Huh.
Great movie. And amazing cast.
It's a better movie than Forrest Gump.
I mean, again, there's some great.
There's a lot of movies out there. That's a
here's the
weighted
thing. Now,
question.
you could honestly, Tom Hanks probably has 3 movies
that are in the top 10.
Green Mile,
Forrest Gump, Green Mile, Saving Private Ryan,
Saving Private, Road to Perdition, amazing movie. Toy Story,
Toy Story,
man. I mean,
Captain, what's his name? Or the one where he's on the ship.
Oh,
it's a
Captain Ron? No, not Captain Ron.
That's
Kurt Russell.
Castaway. That's another one.
Castaway, dude.
Yeah, Castaway.
I mean, Tom Hanks alone. Jesus.
Alone.
But would you say is Forrest Gump his best movie?
Yeah, you can't top Forrest Gump.
God, it's such a good movie.
I mean, no, yeah, you can't top Forrest Gump. Saving Private Ryan. But Forrest Gump has a little bit of that. Not Saving Private Ryan status, but
yeah,
it's got war in it.
Yeah, I think
Forrest Gump's got everything.
Yeah, Forrest Gump's got everything. You're right. It's got a little bit of comedy in there. It's not all heavy.
Athlete. He was an athlete. Yep. Everything.
Yep.
Met the president.
Ping pong champion.
Right.
Got to go to the White House again, meet the president again. Love it, man. Anyway. All right. Well, there you go. That's what happened back in the day for July 6th. We'll see you next time for another Back in the Day. A little more history for you here with Brock and Hunter.